Hi, everyone. This is Herb Strather again, and it's our afterthoughts on the Day Show that we had with Willie Donwell. Willie is the chairman of the Board of Review. He's also the administrator of the Board of Review, which is two different things. The administration part comes from the city council, and the chairmanship job is come from his peers who elect him. There is a Board of Review consisting of one representative from each of the districts, and they select the chairman. So he's kind of got a consolidated power. And he's also a very good friend of mine, and he's an Optimist brother of Optimist International. And that's good news because Optimist, the Civic Optimist Club, we've come together, developers and city officials, to keep our community informed and to establish better relationships. Socially, we get to know each other so that we can move the agenda for our community along with much less friction. We don't have to talk to each other through the window or over the counter. You know, we can go out and have lunch and come to our families' homes and things like that. And that's good news for all of us, because at the end of the day, we cannot be disjointed, because we're going to lose if we're disjointed. And as a community, we want to make sure that we come together on a platform that we can all communicate and get to know each other. So the Detroit Association of Realtors and Strather Academy, we've joined forces also. We've joined forces so that we can get the message out. Very soon, Detroit Association of Realtors Network is going to be the name of what we're doing now. And Detroit Realtors, all of you are invited to join. You are invited to come in and join. And 11 o'clock each day, we hope to have a program, and we would have a variety of issues, people like Willie Donwell coming in, talking to us, and how we can better improve ourselves and us to establish best practices to address the issues that we are facing. And they're very unique. You know, there's a lot of things going on, and we suffer, like I said, from a lack of knowledge. Now, he gave us a lot of great pointers, those of you who have just seen this video, and the good news is going to be back next week. But I want to just say this to you really quick on a few other things, because this is what it's all about for the mastermind group, you know, and those who have the enhanced part of it, which you do. The principal resident exemption, you know, you need to do this by May the 1st in order for it to get on the rolls by July 1st. So therefore, it's not too late for you to apply for the principal tax exemption. But here's the wonderful thing about it, is that in July and December, they have the Board of Review. And this is, I want you to remember this, realtors remember this, practitioners, investors. At the Board of Review, they can go back and correct things. That is amazing. In other words, they could go back legally, I guess, up to 3 years. But now, once you get past 1 year, the state gets involved. It gets harder and harder. Like, you can go back 1 year almost automatically. The second year is with the state approval, and then the third year is very unique circumstances. But sometimes these circumstances are unique, and they can happen. You know, like if you were legitimate, if you was entitled to it, you may have been in the hospital, there may be a situation going on. They say, look, this person have been disenfranchised. You know, they should not have paid this. This is an error, it was a mistake, which gives us the point, errors, omissions, mistakes. If your property, for example, had a fire in it, we can go back and correct that because it was a mistake. Now, although your assessment bill is due February the 15th, after February 15th, it's too late, except if it's a mistake. Do you understand that? And a lot of people don't fully understand that if it's a mistake, you can go back and correct it. Now, if you have commercial property, we could help you with this. We could help you. We can simply take in a file for you by May the 31st. You have until May the 31st. Even if you did not appeal your taxes, you can still get the help that you need. Some of you have special circumstances you may not be fully aware of, and the biggest mistake I think most of us make who go out and bid on property, many properties have water bills. These water bills attach to the property after June the 1st. So when you're bidding on the property, if you look and research if there's a water bill owed, it will show there's no water bill because it attached by June the 30th. So therefore, it's no longer on the house. It's been assigned to the property tax bill. So you look at the house, you want to bid on it. There's no property taxes. You feel great, except in December it comes out. All of a sudden, it attaches to the tax bill. Many people may not notice it. They think that's their actual tax bill. It's not your tax bill. You understand? You can go to the water board and get that off your tax bill right away, because the once Wayne County foreclosed, they own that property and they're responsible for that tax bill. There are circumstances that are appalling, you understand. I have one case where a gentleman owes $83,000 on taxes. We got to fight the good fight. We want to go back 3 years, and actually we want to go back 4 years. Now, can we go back 4 years? People may say no, but don't say no. You know, with the right argument, with the right discussion, with the right set of facts, and the right relationships, you can go back. And here's where we want to make sure we help. Some of you may just run into a stone wall trying to get your property tax reduced or eliminated. Here's where you can come, join the mastermind group, help us, let us help you. There's a chat room. That chat room says, hey, I'm having a lot of problems and I need help. And you know, the good news, Willie Donwell is going to come here next week and roll out to 20 locations right here on our show first. Here's the big thing. We have the power of petitions to change the world, to change what we get millage for. Should we put something on the millage that impact our schools? What do you think that we should do? You know, we have the power of petitions to change the government. We are the people. We are the government. Let us exercise our power, Detroiters. And through us joining together on this platform that you're listening to right now, on our mastermind group, and this is Afterthoughts of our mastermind group, we have the ability to change the world. So remember, the main thing that you got to realize, and what I wanted to point out to you as that afterthought, is that it's not over yet. It's not over till it's over. And we could go back and change history by 3 years, not through the normal process, but through the mistakes and errors and corrections. If it was a mistake and error, we can establish it as that. If it was a fire, it was unknown, the garage got burned down, something happened, you understand, it was not laid out, we can still go back and change it. The neighborhood enterprise zone, you got ignored, you was unaware, we could still go back and change it. So don't give up hope. Come to the resources. This is Herb Strather, and I'm signing off. I am your coach, and I'm committed to Detroit, Detroiters, and our communities. Thank you very much.